Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Eric the Old Jarhead here. This video is, well, I got to tell you, probably one of my favorites. It's awesome. You're going to want to stick around for this one. It's really amazing. And if you like to see sawmills in action and guys working hard to get the job done, this is the video for you. And if you're a sawyer and you want your customers to see how the absolute best way to work with the sawyer, this is a video to show them. It's a video for anybody who likes milling, who wants to get into sawmilling. This is the video for you. So we get this log situated and then some help arrives. So we're going to talk a little bit. Shut this down so we can hear. Okay. All right. So it's kind of obvious, but I go over it anyway. Yeah. It's really, truthfully, there's a little bit of waiting around until I get to the point where I'm starting to knock them down. And once they start knocking them down,
Run.
Yeah.
Run. A little standing and then hurry, run your ass off. So.
That's exactly it.
All right.
All right, let's get back to it. All right, quick safety brief is over. Everybody knows what's going on. And the first thing you'll notice is that Ryan jumped in there and tightened up that band for me. Now, again, this isn't something that I would normally have a customer do. But sometimes you've got customers that are just really attentive. They get what's going on. They pick it up right away. And Ryan was one of those guys. And you're going to see that his help also figured out what was going on. And this couple of guys, I have to tell you, if there's anybody out there that could figure out how to make this work, how to get the best bang for their buck out of a sawmill, this crew got it. They got it in spades. And you can see right here, he pulls that slab off right before I'm ready to draw the head back, gets it out of my way. I'm going to go ahead and roll this log over 90 degrees, you know, standard stuff that I usually do. We get it rolled over, get it slammed into the side supports, and get back to cutting. Now, again, I've already centered the pith. It's good to go. So once I get it clamped up, take that first slab cut off. And again, notice that the customer jumped right in there and pulled that slab out of my way, so I didn't have to stop, slow down, or anything else. You're going to see throughout this video that that is the theme. But wait, there's more. All right, hit a nail here, so we got to get that taken care of. Leave that out. I've got a claw.
Put it over by the cooler or something.
Oh, I put it in my pocket.
Right on.
No reason for that to go in a tire.
So when he's changing blades,
Maintenance.
well,
All right, so the first thing you probably noticed right there is the customer went ahead, grabbed the tools, pulled the nail out, took care of the tool, and then jumped in and started cleaning up the bandsaw head so that when I change the band, I don't have to do it. All I got to do is jump in there, get the band off, grab another band, get it on. He's cleaning everything up out of the way. This is going to cut my band change down considerably. So we get that done, get everything good to go. And of course, you know, the one thing you probably see me do in my videos is I'm going to fire up the band, let it run for a second, then shut it down. And what I'm doing is I'm always checking to make sure that the band is sitting right on the band wheels. Then we put the covers on, tighten up the tension on the band, and away we go. Now, again, pay attention to what these guys do while I'm milling. And you are going to notice that there's not a lot of stopping for me here. I can run down to the end, make that cut, and then pick that head up and come back, and it's totally out of my way. There's nothing in my way. They're not in the way. And I am just rocking and rolling back and forth down the log to get some, you know, to get this lumber milled up. And again, grabs that flitch cut off, leaves it on the forks because he knows that's what I'm going to want to do with it. I can then just go ahead and rotate the cant up. Now, one of the things I was doing with this cant, since I'm making 1x6, I was looking for a 12 1/8 inch width so that I could split the cant. You're going to notice that a little bit later, I do that again. And the reason for that is that there was quite a bit of stress in this cedar. And when I made that first split, I noticed that it popped in a way that would give the boards crown. But I had kind of planned for this because I'd seen a lot of stress on the last one. All right, get that cant flipped. I'm just trying to mill it down to that 12 1/8 so that I can split it. Then I hit another nail. I let him know this is just a skim cut, throw it in the slab pile. So he just grabs it off, gets it out of my way right away.
Where's that tool?
And then the customer's help jumped right in, got that nail out of the way as I started to pull the band off. Now, he was pretty forward thinking. I have to tell you that this is the kind of stuff that can make all the difference in the world. So first, you notice I got the band off. He jumped in with that air compressor and blew everything off for me, got it all cleaned up. But you're going to notice something here that, well, you wouldn't maybe expect. You think, well, we pulled the nail out, right? Time to get that mill running, get everything going. Let's get back to it. But watch what happens now. He went down to the end of the log. For some reason, something caught his eye. And he said, you know, I wonder if there's another nail in there. So he went back down, and sure enough, he found another nail. So he called me over. We started working on it, pulled another one out, found some more. And so he went and got Ryan with his chainsaw. I lifted up the cant, and Ryan cuts the end off. This is because we realized there's just too many nails in that end of the log. Don't want to take a risk of damaging another band. That was the customer and his help being very, very proactive. I have to tell you, you just don't see that very often. Absolutely fantastic. But stick around. You're going to see more. This will blow your mind. I will tell you that if you like sawmill videos, you run a sawmill, or you're looking for someone to come out and mill for you, watch these guys. Pay attention to what happens. So I split it right there. And again, I told you that I had set myself up so that if I had to split it twice, I could. And I had gone ahead and split it, and I saw movement that I didn't like. I'm looking for stress. When that happened, I said, okay. All right, I didn't read it right or something. This was a very straight log, shouldn't have a lot of stress in it, but it did. So I went ahead, flipped that cant up both sides, clamp them back together, and decide, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this one, get it at 12 1/8, and then split it. Again, this is just paying attention to stress and trying to make sure that I can make the best lumber I can. Now watch, again. He grabs those top two pieces, pulls them out of my way. Now I drop the head down. I'm going to go ahead and split it again. And you can see the gap right there. I don't want that, because what that gap at the end of the log that you saw there represents is stress that will produce a crown. And I'm making paneling. I don't want crowns in my boards for paneling. I want face bends. So I went ahead and split it again to try and mitigate that, and I'm going to kick those two 6x cants off the deck, flip the other two down flat, and I'll mill those off. So get them moved over, get everything set up. I'll drop the forks a little bit to give myself some clearance, and I'll go ahead and I'll mill this down. Now again, pay attention to how these guys work. I can't stress enough how awesome it was to work with this crew. Notice he's there ready to go. Boom, pulls that piece of lumber out of the way. He only grabbed one. It was just convenient for him to grab one, but watch what happens. He went down to the other end of the mill, took the other one out while I was milling, and then went and talked to the help and just kind of explained what he was doing, because he was looking for better ways to be more efficient on the job. This is brilliant, folks. Notice, okay, he grabbed 2. Now Ryan's going to go down to the other end. Boom, he's going to pull something off that end. These guys had it going on. Here we go, getting another one going. Again, jumping in, getting ready. Watch this. Boom. Pulls that one out of the way. Notice Ryan's down at the other end of the mill. Boom. Jumps in there, grabs that one out of the way. This is fantastic, folks. I gotta tell you, if you've ever watched a sawmill in action, this is the action right here. It doesn't get any better than this. And I tell you, I'm having fun watching it because this is the kind of thing that every sawyer dreams of. I have to tell you, if you run a portable sawmill operation, this is what you dream of. I know it is. Tell me I'm wrong. Put your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think. But look at that. Out the other end, boom, grabs it off the deck. Ryan comes in the other side, grabs it. Now watch this. You're going to see, look at this. I'm trying to get those cants moved up. They jumped right in and pulled those over. But wait, there's more. Look at that. He knew that I like those cants to be set even and together. So rather than wait or ask me, jumped right in. They got those situated really nice. I clamp them and away I go. It doesn't get faster than this on an LT40 hydraulic, I gotta tell you. Right there, I'm just cleaning off some sawdust by my ground bar and off the chain to keep things running smooth. And again, boom, draws those 2 little flitch cuts off, throws them in the slash pile, and away we go. And it continues, folks. This is the kind of operation that, as I said before, you dream of this. Look at this. He's in the position, ready to go. Bang. Just like a sprinter sitting on the line. Ryan grabs from the other side. If you're not having fun watching this, I got to tell you, I am. Now watch. We're going to cut the flitches against the cants. Ryan jumps in, starts moving them, and then his help finishes what he was doing, jumps right in, gets everything lifted up, situated just right for me. I can clamp it, and then I can go ahead and take those off. Now watch. Pay attention, folks. Look at this. He's reaching in. He's grabbing under it a little bit, getting a good handle on that top of that cuts. And yeah, they kind of fall off a little bit, but notice he got them out of my way and started pulling them out of the way. Look at that. Jump in there. Grab this. I release the clamp. I push him over. Now watch. This is crazy. It doesn't get better than this. Notice the help comes running in there. Look at that. Boom. Grabs it. They flip it up. Get it up. It doesn't get faster than that. If you can't tell from my voice, folks, this is the absolute best I've ever had with help on the sawmill. Look at how he's sitting there, holding those together, making sure they don't fall off, and then boom, they grab them and pull them out of the way. All I got to do now is come back and release the clamp so that those finished pieces of lumber can be pulled off the deck. I release it, Ryan flips it over, the help comes running in, grabs it, and away they go. All I got to do now is just kind of reset things, and boom, get back to milling. Folks, I have to tell you, if you haven't got the idea already, this was fun. It just doesn't get better than this. This is the kind of operation that really makes you feel good at the end of the day. It's hard work, but your production numbers go way up because there's no waiting. So I had mentioned previously that I milled over 5,000 board feet for this customer in really just 2 days worth of milling. And that was milling all 1x6. I think I did do some slabs and a few other things, but probably 85% of what I milled was just 1x6. It is hard to get high production numbers on an LT40 hydraulic when you're milling 1x6s, but it sure ain't when you're milling with guys like this that are jumping in and grabbing stuff out of the way every time. So folks, there you have it, the absolute best. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I did. And if you like this video, I'm going to drop another one right here for you to check out. Thanks for watching, folks. Y'all have a great day.